Well, this is this is great. But this is something that frustrates me as a parent. When you buy a new toy like this, you know, for your kid, and they put it on for a while, a few days, and then they don't pick it up for ever.
Forever.
Ever again.
Well, imagine being able to borrow toys like the hats that we're wearing, no cost. That's the concept of the toy library.
Yeah, it's from who else? The Omaha Public Library. Good to see you. You know who this is right here. This is Emily Getchman. It's always good to see Emily on the show.
I know.
So what's the concept of this? What exactly is the toy library?
Well, the Toy Library is something we just started this summer. It started on June 1st, and basically Omaha Public Library is offering a variety of toys for parents to check out the same way you would check out a book.
Yeah.
But it allows your children to play with a lot of different things, see what they like.
This is so brilliant.
Yeah, and you just get to keep it for the same time you would check out a book, 21 days, and then return it.
What inspired this idea of putting a toy collection together?
Yeah. Well, you know, we've seen other libraries do it around the country, and they've had a lot of success. And really, for us, it's that knowledge that kids need toys. It's part of their development. It's part of their learning experience, and it's great for imagination and creativity. I'll take mine off too.
Well, what kind of toys are we talking about here? I mean, we got some fun hats here.
So we have the hats, we have dump trucks, we have building blocks, we have the pots and pans.
And for little kids to a little bit older, what ages?
This toy collection goes for 0 to 8 is the recommended ages for the toys. But you'll find also in our toy collection, we have baby dolls, we have American Girl dolls, we have games. We have a lot of learning toys. I mean, that's part of this as well. Some of it is for not just parents who might bring something home, like you said, Mike, and then find out their kids are never going to play with this again, but also parents who need those learning toys and also need maybe something for special needs. So we have a lot of toys catered to those audiences as well.
One of the things that maybe you want to own, but you can test drive it first.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, I just feel like a lot of people are going to find reasons to take advantage of this new program.
Right, and you know, we've taken these out to some of the story times just to see what the kids like and what they play with, and the parents overwhelmingly have said, this is great. I know that if I go and buy this, it's going to sit in the corner and no one's ever going to touch it again. But when it's new and exciting and you have to switch it out here and there, then it's fun.
What are we going to find out? Let's take that back to the library. I wonder what we'll find this time.
And they're in great condition too. And then when people bring them back to the library, you scrub them down, you get the sanitizer out, you clean them up.
Correct.
You get that question a lot. People wonder if you're cleaning the toys.
The toys dirty.
People assume that they are not going to be clean for their children, and we all know kids put things in their mouths and have dirty hands and maybe play with them outside, but we make sure when they get checked back in that they get sanitized with an antitoxic solution so that it's safe for your kids when you check them back out again.
So are there certain branches that offer it, or
that is something you have to go online to get them. So you go to omahalibrary.org and then just type in toys or a special kind of toy if that's what you're looking for. You will not find them just on the shelves in the branches. So you do have to reserve them online through our hold system, but they send it to whatever location is convenient for you. And then you can just pick it up when it's ready.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So what's the turnaround time from the time you place your request online? How long before it gets to the branch? What are we talking about?
If it's available.
If it's available, it's within 24 to 48 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Quickly.
So, but there are some holds on some of the toys, but I did just pick these right up from our location. So there are several that are available, but some you might have to wait for.
So omahalibrary.org will send you there to reserve your toys. Switching gears, last time you were here, we talked about summer reading. So people were saying, okay, guys, it's after the 4th of July. We're in the throes of summer, but you can still take part in that program.
Absolutely, yeah. There's still time, and I read 4 books last week, so you can get your time in. It's 10 hours is the requirement for summer reading program, and that's all you need to complete it. I still have my little booklet with all of the activities that are happening, which are still quite a few things going on that are awesome and fun. I know I have owls coming up. There's snakes sometime today. So there's plenty to do.
And you've got this guide that has everything these are all the activities to get kids excited about reading, and some stuff in there for teens too.
But the summer reading program is different than maybe 20, 30 years ago. It has changed a lot. From the summer reading program that I remember as a kid.
Sure. I mean, back then it was probably, fill out your paper list and turn it in and maybe pick out a prize or a sticker.
it was pretty boring and totally predictable, and there just wasn't much excitement. It felt like an obligation. Now it's infused with fun and excitement and trying to get kids interested in reading, so they're really getting something out of it instead of feeling like it's just homework in the summer.
Correct, and that's something we like to emphasize too. This is about kids picking out the books they want to read, and adults. It's for all ages, but reading in the summer is supposed to be fun. Yeah. So we want you to read, but then these activities kind of bolster all that by. I loved going to this animal program. I'm going to check out some books about animals. I loved learning about this science, so I'm going to check out some books about science. It's supposed to support each other and also just keep kids from getting bored in the summer, keep their brains active.
Yeah, but even though we're halfway through the summer, there's still incentive to get signed up for the program, right? What are the incentives?
Prizes?
Oh, for kids, there's like a coupon sheet to all sorts of area entertainment venues. They can get a voucher to a Storm Chasers game at the end of the month, so that's really a fun thing. And they get a book to keep. And then there's some water bottle that's like an infused thing, so you can put fruit in it or whatever.
Just fun stuff.
Yeah, and then for adults, there's all sorts of memberships to local area things like Film Streams, Lawrence and Gardens, Zoo, you name it.
I'm holding all that's omahalibrary.org. So when we were kids, my mom, when we didn't want to get out of bed, she'd grab a pot and a wooden spoon from the kitchen and come in right in our ear and just.
I'm waiting for it.
So I feel like with
just
this,
a pan.
with this
My mom used the wooden spoon on my hanger.
I was going to say, this is perfect for the kids to do it back to their parents, or not. Thank you, Emily.
Thank you.
Thanks, Emily. OmahaLibrary.org.
Reminded of that, looking at that wooden spoon and pot.
This one. This is the
You
one.
like that? That one was the one that met your hiney on a few occasions.
Thanks, Emily.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Lots of